Honda still belongs to those automakers you buy a car from and do not expect any major issues with reliability, practicality, and comfort. But can they keep up this trend, and are their future vehicles any good? Let's take a look at the upcoming 2024 lineup, investigate the innovations that Honda has in stock for us, and enjoy the boldened designs that would make Soichiro proud. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News, and let's start the engines. Honda Ridgeline TrailSport. Honda's one and only pickup truck returns to the market with new grille designs and an expanded lineup of 4 trim levels. The usual Sport, Mid-Range RTL, top-of-the-line Black Edition, and the all-new edition TrailSport. The latter is clearly a headliner of this refresh, since Honda puts a great emphasis on the fact that the Ridgeline becomes more capable, more rugged, and off-road ready. The third member of the TrailSport family gets a unique face, skid plates, underbody protection, gray 19-inch wheels, and general grabber ATT sport tires. There are no changes to the pickup's unibody construction or the 3.5-liter V6 making 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. Every Ridgeline comes equipped with all-wheel drive, utilizing Honda's iVTM4 torque vectoring system that can distribute up to 70% of the truck's power to the rear wheels or all wheels as necessary. The towing capacity is still rated at 5,000 pounds and payload at 1,583. However, the new Ridgeline improves its practicality with a dual-action tailgate, meaning that the bed of the truck can open in the traditional hinge-down format or swings wide like a door. There are 8 tie-down points, enough bed width to carry 4-foot pieces of plywood flat across, composite bed liner, and a 7.3 cubic inch underfloor cooler. The in-cabin space was not left without improvements as well. There is a new digital gauge cluster of 7 inches, 9-inch infotainment with standard Apple and Android support, more luxurious seating, and a revised central console with a bigger armrest and cup holders. Honda Prologue EV. The original electric Honda E can hardly be called a success story, so for now the Japanese have chosen to pause the development of in-house EV platform and instead cooperated with General Motors. Their second attempt at an electric car takes crossover shape and will be mounted on the GM Ultium platform in the same configuration as the Blazer EV. The unique styling, however, is all Honda, specifically the LA-based design team who further developed the ideas brought by the Prologue concept. The showcase model sports a simple closed-off front with LED headlights, 21-inch wheels, and a panoramic sunroof. Its wheelbase stretches nearly 122 inches, giving passengers close to 103 cubic feet of cabin room. The Prologue's electric drive specifications are expected in multiple grades. The front-wheel drive unit will output 210 horsepower, while the dual-motor all-wheel drive raises the bar to 288 HP. The range parameters will likely float between 250 and 290 miles, with the possibility to recharge the vehicle at the rate up to 155 kilowatts. The interior has recognizable Honda design cues. Rising prominently at the center of the dashboard is an 11-inch infotainment touchscreen. It comes equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with an in-dash navigation system utilizing Google Maps. Standard features include an 11-inch digital gauge display and a wireless smartphone charging pad, while the top-tier trims also offer an optional head-up display and a 12-speaker Bose stereo system. Honda Elevate. Elevate is an all-new moniker for Honda, and it begins its journey in 2024 as an exclusive offering for India. With a wheelbase of 104 inches and overall length of 170, it lands in between subcompact and compact crossover. But according to Indian standards, it is actually a midsize. The Elevate gets a bold and masculine design and a segment-leading cargo capacity of 458 liters. Mechanically, it is similar to the city sedan, but gets an adventure-ready clearance of 8.6 inches. The single-engine option is a 1.5-liter IVTC that outputs 119 horses and 107 pound-feet, 145 Nm of torque. Buyers get to choose between a 6-speed manual or a CVT transmission, with front-wheel drive only. Despite positioning itself as a budget family SUV, the newcomer is surprisingly well equipped. Available goodies include an electric sunroof, 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment, automatic dual-zone air conditioning, and a wireless phone charger. Moreover, the installed Honda Sensing Safety Suite includes an adaptive cruise control and a wide array of safety systems. Let's make Honda even more popular and, in the meantime, support automotive territory. Just smash the like button and leave a couple of words of encouragement in the comment section below. Let's keep rolling. Honda CR-V Hybrid Racer. The 2024 IndyCar race season will mark the debut of a hybrid competition powertrain by Honda. For now, it is being previewed by the CR-V Hybrid Racer, a prototype that will serve as a test mule for the new drivetrain technology. The 800 horsepower system combines efforts of a mid-mounted, turbocharged 2.2-liter V6 engine by Honda. It gets an ample electric motor and an energy storage system that uses skeleton supercapacitors instead of regular lithium battery cells. The V6 engine runs on Shell's 100% renewable fuel and comes paired with a 6-speed gearbox from X-Track. The underpinnings for the new hybrid racer indeed come from the CR-V crossover, but surely with plenty of unique modifications from Honda Performance Development. The front suspension and brakes are adapted from the Acura NSX GT3 Evo 22, while the rear suspension and brakes come from the Dallara IR18 Indy car. The model rides on Firestone high-performance tires and has custom-designed bodywork with half-size butterfly doors, a prominent front splitter, and a huge rear wing. The entire rear section of the crossover opens upwards to expose the power unit and drivetrain. Honda Passport. You will need a magnifying glass to distinguish exterior upgrades for the 2024 facelift of Honda's midsize two-row crossover. However, it is worth noting that at least some members of the lineup do get vital upgrades. Specifically, I'm talking about the new Black Edition trim that replaces the Elite as the flagship Passport and brings along an all-black treatment. Plus, there is a revised TrailSport, which is no longer just a visual treatment. The new trail-ready Passport gets 0.4 inches wider track front and rear, puts on freshly designed 18-inch wheels and general grabber ATX all-terrain tires. The most important off-road enhancement, though, is retuned spring rates and dampers and revised anti-roll bars to enhance articulation and improved ride quality when transitioning from pavement to beaten paths. Also, Honda introduces the new HPD Plus appearance package with a special grille design, black over fenders, underbody protection, and 20-inch wheels. Internally, the 2024 Passport's major alteration is a broader center console with larger armrests, enough room for a full-size tablet, and the cubby in front of the shifter now holds 2 smartphones. Honda CR-V EHEV. Honda's recent naming strategy and market availability has introduced quite a lot of confusion. This new lookalike to the North American HR-V will be sold in Europe as a compact segment entry between the CR-V and the European HR-V models. The Z gets a unique front end reminiscent of a Ford Mondeo and a grille with vertical slats just like a Mercedes-AMG. The dual exhaust pipes are real, and they're used as exhale tubes for one of 2 drivetrain options: a 1.5-liter turbo or a Europe-exclusive hybridized EHEV. The latter features a 2-liter direct injection engine coupled with a generator that distributes power to 2 electric motors. The system outputs 184 horsepower and 233 pound-feet, but due to the unique electrified nature, its acceleration is compatible with V6-powered Hondas. The real-time all-wheel drive is optionally available, and the driver can choose from 4 driving modes, plus a hill descent assist function. Interestingly, this will be the first Honda SUV to feature a dedicated snow mode. The new CR-V crossover has an ergonomic cabin with body-stabilizing seats. The rear bench has a 60/40 split, there is an optional moonroof, and air vents have an attractive honeycomb design. Lower-grade models get a 7-inch infotainment and a part digital, part analog dashboard. But flagship trims boast 9-inch screens, fully digital dashboards, and a head-up display option. Honda Civic Type R GT. Ahead of the 2024 season, Honda revealed the racing version of its hot hatchback, which will compete in the GT500 class of the Super GT. It also means that Honda finally moves on from the discontinued NSX as its GT500 challenger. Dubbed the Civic Type R GT, the new race car is completely unrecognizable from the road-going model, but keen eyes may notice the standard headlights. The oversized aerodynamic kit includes a new front bumper with large air intakes, a new splitter with dual counters on the sides, massive fenders, a new diffuser at the rear, and an enormous swan-style wing. Expectedly, Honda Racing has not shared even a bit of details about the horsepower, torque, or other critical underpinnings of the new model. However, we do know that the Japanese Super GT class limits the contenders to nothing bigger than a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. The output cap is set at 650 horsepower, and the rules require the contenders to use a 6-speed sequential transmission with rear-wheel drive. Just as a reminder, the road-legal iteration of the same engine peaks at 315 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. Honda ENY1. In North America, Honda cooperated with GM to create a co-platformed electric crossover named Prologue. But in Europe, they will be releasing a model that is a closer relative to their Chinese electric SUVs ENS1 and ENP1. The ENS1 is a product of Honda's joint venture with Dongfeng, while the ENP1 is sold via a partnership with GAC. Exterior-wise, the ENY1 has strong resemblance to the European Honda HR-V with a closed-off grille. Plus, all of its badges are painted in white, which is Honda's latest strategy to highlight their EVs. The ENY1's front-wheel drive system delivers 201 horsepower and 229 pound-feet of torque. With a 68.8 kWh lithium-ion battery, it offers a range of 256 miles on the WLTP test cycle, and DC fast charging can recharge the battery at 100 kilowatts. 10 to 80% recharge time takes 45 minutes. Inside, the cabin diverges from the HR-V design, boasting a new dashboard dominated by a huge 15-inch vertically oriented touchscreen, panoramic roof, and ergonomically designed seats with 8-way power adjustability for the driver. The digital gauge cluster takes on a simpler rectangular shape, and ambient lighting lines the doors. The ENY1 comes with solid Honda Sensing safety suite, heated seats and steering wheel, power liftgate, and a multi-view camera system. Honda Prelude. The Prelude nameplate used to belong to a compact coupe sports car that survived for 5 generations and was sold between 1978 and 2001. In 2023, it returns as a concept car that previews, aka preludes, an all-new sports car from the brand. The model has modernized 1980s design, thin headlights, and a front light bar between them. The Prelude has an overall sleek silhouette and front-wheel drive proportions. Instead of going for a battery electric drivetrain, Honda gives the Prelude an electrified hybrid drivetrain. Even though there are rumors that this car will use a current platform from the Honda Civic, unfortunately, the manual transmission will not be on the table, even a simulated one. Would you call yourself a fan of the upcoming Honda cars? Let's discuss the lineup in the comment section below, and feel free to ask us any questions about the future of Honda. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News not to miss the upcoming episodes about Acura of 2024, ring the notification bell, and as always, may the torque be with you!